Imagine waking one morning, your senses alight, every cell in your body humming with an almost forgotten vitality, a clarity of mind and a lightness in your step that seems to defy the calendar, as if the relentless, unseen current of time had suddenly slowed its churning. Imagine observing yourself in the mirror, not with the usual critical gaze, but with a quiet awe, noticing skin that feels resilient, eyes that sparkle with an unburdened energy, a reflection that seems to echo a version of you more vibrant, more enduring than you ever thought possible, less etched by the years and worries that relentlessly accumulate. What if this wasn't merely a fleeting dream or the fanciful wish of a bygone era, but a tangible potential, a biological reality within reach, sculpted not by synthetic elixirs or futuristic technologies, but by something far more ancient and profoundly rooted in the very earth beneath our feet? What if a single, exquisite fruit, often overlooked in our hurried modern lives, harbored the very blueprints for this profound internal revolution, not as some whispered myth, but as a deeply researched, scientifically validated truth, silently offering a profound resilience against the inevitable march of cellular decay and the gradual erosion of our youthful vigor? I've spent years observing, sifting through ancient scrolls and cutting-edge research, and what I've unearthed about this particular fruit, the pomegranate, is nothing short of breathtaking, and perhaps a little terrifying in its implications for those who ignore it. The pomegranate, with its tough, leathery skin guarding an explosion of ruby-red jewels, has been revered across civilizations for millennia, not just for its tantalizing taste, but for an almost mystical power. Delving into its crimson heart reveals a molecular symphony unlike almost any other, dominated by an extraordinary class of compounds known as polyphenol, and more specifically, the formidable punicalagins. These aren't just garden-variety antioxidants. They are molecular guardians, meticulously engineered by nature to disarm the most insidious threats to our cellular integrity. Think of your body as a meticulously crafted machine, constantly bombarded by invisible assassins, free radicals, born from metabolism, pollution, and stress, relentlessly chipping away at your DNA, your cell membranes, your very essence. Punicalagins and other polyphenol from pomegranates act like an elite, highly specialized defense force, intercepting these aggressors before they can inflict irreversible damage, effectively shielding your cells from the relentless onslaught of oxidative stress. This protective prowess directly translates to a slowed aging process, not just superficially, but at the very core of your biological existence. Every single day, your body embarks on countless repair missions, but without adequate support, the damage accumulates faster than the fixes can keep up, leading to the visible and invisible hallmarks of aging. Pomegranates don't just offer temporary relief. They provide sustained cellular protection, empowering your body's intrinsic mechanisms to maintain equilibrium, to resist the insidious creep of time, to preserve the vitality that subtly ebbs away without constant vigilance. It's a profound partnership, an ancient pact between human physiology and nature's intelligence, whispered across generations and validated by the stark realities of modern biochemistry. The intricate dance of cardiovascular health, often taken for granted until a whisper of distress begins, is profoundly influenced by what we feed our bodies. And here, the pomegranate performs a pivotal role. Imagine your circulatory system as an elaborate network of rivers and streams, endlessly carrying life-giving oxygen and nutrients to every corner of your being. When these pathways become clogged, inflamed, or stiff, the entire system suffers, leading to a cascade of problems that culminate in heart disease, the silent thief of life. Pomegranates, laden with their unique blend of polyphenol, work diligently to keep these vital pathways clear and resilient. They don't just reduce inflammation, they actively participate in an intricate biological process that helps prevent the oxidation of LDL cholesterol, the infamous bad cholesterol, which is a critical precursor to arterial plaque formation. By doing so, they safeguard the delicate inner lining of your blood vessels, the endothelium, against injury and subsequent hardening. This translates to improved circulation, ensuring that every cell receives its vital supply without impediment, fostering an internal environment where optimal function can thrive. Furthermore, these potent compounds have been shown to help regulate blood pressure, relaxing constricted blood vessels and allowing for a smoother, less strenuous flow. The cumulative effect is a heart that works less hard, arteries that remain more pliable, and a vascular system that continues to deliver life's necessities efficiently year after year. The very rhythm of your life, the relentless pumping of your heart, is intricately tied to the health of these pathways, and the pomegranate offers a natural, powerful ally in maintaining their integrity and efficiency against the relentless forces that seek to compromise them. Beyond the immediate protection of your heart and blood vessels, the pomegranate's influence extends into the very fabric of your skin, revealing its profound anti-aging benefits with undeniable clarity. Picture your skin not merely as an outer covering, but as a living, breathing organ, a dynamic canvas constantly regenerating and adapting. Over time, however, collagen and elastin, the crucial proteins that lend skin its firmness and elasticity, begin to degrade, leading to the unwelcome appearance of wrinkles, sagging, and a loss of youthful luminescence. Here again, the pomegranate steps in as a silent architect of cellular renewal. Its polyphenol and punicalagins stimulate fibroblasts, the cells responsible for producing collagen and elastin, effectively bolstering your skin's underlying structure from within. But the magic doesn't stop at the surface. Its anti-inflammatory properties soothe irritated skin, reducing redness and promoting a clearer, more even complexion, lending a noticeable, healthy glow. Moreover, these powerful compounds contribute to cellular longevity by protecting telomeres, the protective caps on the ends of your DNA strands that shorten with each cell division, acting as a biological clock dictating cellular lifespan. By mitigating telomere shortening, pomegranates essentially help to extend the functional life of your cells, allowing them to perform their regenerative tasks more effectively for longer periods. This isn't just about superficial beauty. It's about maintaining the structural integrity and functional efficiency of an entire organ, ensuring it reflects the internal vitality that the pomegranate helps cultivate, giving you a tangible, visible testament to its profound anti-aging capabilities, making your skin a true mirror of your cellular health. One of the more subtle yet incredibly profound impacts of the pomegranate, often overlooked in the discourse of its benefits, lies in its remarkable ability to support hormonal balance, a crucial factor for both vibrant skin and a healthy heart. Hormones are the body's chemical messengers, dictating everything from mood and metabolism to skin texture and cardiovascular risk. When these delicate systems fall out of sync, the consequences can manifest in myriad ways, from persistent acne and dull complexions to increased inflammation and heightened vulnerability to heart disease. Pomegranates, particularly through their phytoestrogens and other bioactive compounds, demonstrate a unique capacity to modulate hormonal pathways, acting as adaptogens that help bring the body back into equilibrium. For instance, they can assist in balancing estrogen levels, which is particularly beneficial for skin health, reducing hormone-related breakouts and promoting that coveted inner glow. But the impact isn't merely cosmetic. Proper hormonal balance is intrinsically linked to cardiovascular well-being. Imbalances can contribute to systemic inflammation, dyslipidemia, and endothelial dysfunction, all precursors to serious heart conditions. By supporting a harmonious hormonal environment, pomegranates indirectly safeguard your heart, creating a protective synergy that enhances overall systemic resilience. It's a holistic approach, where the visible signs of health on your skin are merely outward reflections of the profound, corrective symphony happening within, ensuring that the inner mechanisms of your body are running smoothly and efficiently. As I delved deeper into the pomegranate's ancient and modern lore, a pattern began to emerge, a consistent thread woven through disparate cultures and scientific disciplines. Ancient Egyptian pharaohs were buried with pomegranates, believing their seeds held the essence of eternity, a physical manifestation of life beyond death, demonstrating an intuitive understanding of its powerful properties. What they might not have known, but what we now understand through advanced biochemistry, is that the unique molecular structure of punicalagins, found almost exclusively in pomegranates, allows them to resist degradation in the gut longer than most polyphenol, ensuring deeper systemic absorption and sustained cellular protection, maximizing their impact where it's needed most. And then, the truly astonishing revelation. Early, groundbreaking research indicates that pomegranate extracts can actually influence epigenetic markers, essentially resetting certain genetic expressions linked to aging and disease, suggesting a capacity to communicate directly with your DNA, guiding its instructions for resilience and repair. These aren't just isolated benefits. They form a cohesive strategy against the relentless advance of time and disease, a natural defense mechanism that our ancestors instinctively sought and that modern science is only now fully quantifying. But here's where the benefits, undeniably remarkable as they are, take on a chilling dimension, where the profound power of this fruit morphs into a source of quiet dread, a looming anxiety for those who have lived without its protection. We exist in a world where the relentless march of time, cellular degradation, and chronic disease are accepted as an inevitable fate, a passive surrender to what we've always believed to be unavoidable. We diligently seek fleeting solutions, temporary relief from symptoms, while the underlying currents of decay continue their silent, unimpeded work. What if the slight fatigue that shadows your mornings, the subtle ache that has become an unwelcome companion in your joints, the faint, persistent lines that etch themselves around your eyes, isn't just getting older, isn't merely the unfortunate lottery of genetics, but is, in a terrifyingly direct way, the profound absence of this very fruit accelerating a process that's already far along, without you ever truly knowing how much time, how much vitality, how much unblemished health you've already irrevocably lost? We are surrounded by a natural world brimming with potent protectors, yet we've allowed ourselves to become disconnected, deprived of these vital signals our bodies evolved to recognize. The most unnerving realization is not what pomegranates do, but what their absence allows to flourish. A primordial cellular program of decay, a forgotten blueprint for rapid decline, lurking within our very DNA, waiting for us to stop providing the ancient codes of resistance. What if the myriad diseases of modern civilization, the heart ailments, the cognitive declines, the relentless march of inflammation, aren't just the result of bad luck or poor lifestyle choices, but are, in part, a biological response to a crucial missing piece in our nutritional puzzle, a signal our bodies interpret as profound scarcity? It's a chilling thought that by simply neglecting this one potent source of punicalagins and specific polyphenol, we are unwittingly pulling a lever that fast-forwards our internal clock, triggering a cascade of detrimental events that accelerate aging at a cellular level. Your body, in its ancient wisdom, designed to thrive on certain specific inputs, may be interpreting their prolonged absence as a dire signal for decline, almost as if it's preparing for an end that isn't yet due, simply because a vital, ancient signal is no longer being received. So, when you next encounter that crimson sphere, heavy in your hand, its resilient skin hinting at the secrets within, what do you really see? Do you perceive merely a fruit, a seasonal delight, or do you now gaze upon a powerful, silent guardian, a forgotten sentinel against the relentless erosion of your own vitality? The choice, ultimately, is yours. Every beat of your heart is a countdown you never learned to reset.